Back in 2015, former flooring shop owner John Sinclair convinced his mate Rob to invest in a new venture in the Merseyside resort of Southport.
He said, how do you fancy opening a craft ale bar?
We never thought we would own a bar, but we do own a bar. You've got to believe you're going to achieve.
Cheers, Anne.
Business in the bar was booming, and having struck gold once, John believed that he had the Midas touch.
You just get the ideas as you wake up every day. You know, you think, well, that seems like a good one. And if people start agreeing with you, let's go for it.
No sooner was the bar open than John moved on to his next big idea.
We've seen an opportunity above us where there was 3 apartments become available.
They began a major construction job to create a 14-bedroom hotel above the bar.
We have no experience in hotels at all.
We are literally winging it at the moment.
But the pair had a secret weapon.
Why don't we just go in another room and I'll show you?
John's missus.
We do have the Melanie factor, which sort of straightens us both up.
I've been up since 6.
Yeah, well, stop panicking.
Right, well, I'm just saying, I'm not standing around waiting for
You're
them
not
to start
standing
screwing the
around.
dressing
All you're
table
doing is
together.
making it worse. Just shut up.
Mel kept a tight rein on the bar, and John.
There's always something. But yeah, he has some good ideas, some not so good.
No, I've had enough.
You've had enough. You have had enough.
I like to let John think he is, but I would say I was the boss.
That was back in early 2016.
Well, when I first met Mel and Rob and John, they were in the process of doing a soft opening on their rooms above their bar, despite the fact that they still had building works going on and there was complete chaos.
I've booked this room out for 5 weeks' time.
Everything's at stake when you open a new venture. We're under a lot of pressure, financially and stress-wise.
In all these years of working in hotels, I've yet to find the perfect way to open, but quite frankly, that was one of the worst.
We have had some critiques, so it's something that we need to take seriously.
I also remember that on top of bad reviews for the rooms they had opened, they were struggling to get bookings.
If a room's empty, it does send a cold chill down your back. We need a helping hand.
So in April 2016, I arrived in Southport ready to surprise the fledgling hoteliers, and I got a less than underwhelming welcome.
I've checked in under a pseudonym, Mr. H. Smith, very cloak and dagger. Quite exciting, really.
I found the address, but no one is answering the door.
But I'm not quite sure where to go and what to do. There's no sign on the door. There's no information about who to call. Guess I'll have to go to the bar.
So instead of a warm reception, I have to make a rather awkward entrance into a local night spot.
This is where I check in, I take it.
Well, we haven't booked it for tonight, but
I'm
you're more than
under
welcome
Mr.
to stay.
Howard Smith.
Ah!
I am he.
Nice to meet you, Howard.
Thank you.
After a long day travelling, I'm ready to turn in and keen to see what I get for £50 a night.
OK, so what do I need to know?
This is your bed.
Thanks. These are my chairs.
These are your chairs.
Yeah.
If John's not back down in 5 minutes, I'll go and rescue him.
Leave it for 10.
Is that normal?
Breakfast?
Breakfast is served from 8 o'clock.
Yeah, lovely.
It's an a la carte breakfast.
Great.
It's very nice. When it's that good, I might join you.
Where do I have it? In the bar?
Next door.
Next door at the other
Yeah.
hotel, the Bold Hotel.
Yeah.
All right. OK, I'll see you in the morning.
OK.
All right.
All right, good
Thanks. They definitely did not make it clear that you had to check in Peaky Blinders. I think that if it's a busy night, you would need to be able to ring a bell or something to get someone to pay attention to you, rather than having to fight your way through the drunken masses at the bar.
For a brand new venture, this is all very laid back.
The door itself is not very well illuminated. There's no buzzer. There's lots of tack on here.
I think we've been too relaxed here, because I think she's going to go to town.
A year and a half ago, I visited Merseyside, spending the night at Southport's newest hotel, which had been created by absolute beginners.
I really didn't sleep very well last night. Lying awake with my mind racing, trying to think how I would have done this room so that it wasn't quite so cramped. Because as soon as I walked in, I thought, well, that's a ridiculous little gap for someone to get through with a piece of luggage. I don't like the way that you're squashed right in to the desk as you walk in through the front door. I might just rearrange this room, then I could show them what a difference it makes. There's too much furniture in here. This is perfect for being on your own, but imagine being here as a couple. You start feeling slightly overwhelmed.
The biggest luxury in a hotel is space. Overfilling a room is a real rookie mistake.
Do you feel intimidated?
No,
or do you feel
not intimidated.
You've got a little bit of anxiety?
A little bit of a flutter in my heart for her.
Have you got a little flutter, love?
Yeah. I would be disappointed if she wasn't happy with the room.
Hi, John.
Hi, how's it going?
I want to try and get this out. Thanks, darling. You can just shove that in the corner over there and then come in and see what I've done in the room.
Okay.
I think that space is always at such a premium. So the first thing I noticed when you walked me in last night is I'm quite slim, but because that was here, there's this very little gap.
Yeah.
You never want to have two great big hoiking pieces of furniture together.
Yeah.
Inexplicable to me how you've only got the bathroom light over here.
Yeah.
Why do you not have the bathroom light on this wall somewhere? Because also in the middle of the night you're stumbling to the bathroom. How do you make sure you don't put on the Starship Enterprise lighting that you have in the ceiling?
That's a very,
yes.
That's a very good point.
Actually, I think, by the way, that you've done lots of things nicely with this room.
Thank you.
I like the colour scheme. These aren't enormous rooms.
Yeah.
So room planning has just got to be completely right.
Yeah.
Actually, after a night here, I think I'm going to be able to be helpful to you.
Great. Okay. I look forward to that.
And I'm looking forward to breakfast. But I won't be having it at the Regency rooms.
Frankly, I find it completely bizarre that I've been sent here to the competition. So you then think, having experienced this, having experienced the breakfast, why would anyone stay there rather than here? Thanks, darling. Lovely.
But it does give me time to check out the business's online presence, which seems confused. On one site, they're called apartments, and another says they're a hotel.
Slightly confusing, the message, because Facebook is called Regency Rooms Southport Hotel. Definitely don't think it's a hotel. It's rooms above a bar, as far as I can see. And they're good, cheap rooms, but that is what they are.
If guests come expecting the full hotel experience or an apartment, they'll be very disappointed. Heading back to the hotel, though, John has a surprise in store.
Right.
Right. While you've been out with...
My bathroom light. Thank you very much. That was done very quickly and very efficiently. Well done, you.
Thank you.
So impressed. I mean, this is a man who does not let grass grow onto his feet.
So it's a gold star from me. But at the other end of the building, behind a false wall, it's a bomb site.
And then we come through here.
Yeah.
This is the next rooms that we're doing. These will be finished on Friday tea time.
Friday tea time? Gosh,
So
that's
it's one
brilliant.
room, 7 days.
Did you agree a budget for every room, or has it happened organically?
The initial target mentally was like £5,000.
Yeah.
But we ended up spending about 6.5. We'll have invested by completion best part of £90,000.
At 50 quid a night, it will take some time to recoup their money. So the more rooms they have available, the better.
How quickly can you do the other 6 rooms?
OK, well...
What's the schedule?
We've got to be really pushing for 8 weeks complete on the last 6 rooms.
OK, so you've got quite an ambitious schedule.
That will take them to 10 rooms. Once complete, they'll be at 14, and running them will be a full-time job. But despite the amount of construction left to do, John's already on to his next big idea.
Well, we've just acquired the jeweller's shop,
Oh my gosh.
which I'll show you later.
Lordy, me, I had no idea what I was walking into. You empire building, you two.
Trying to.
It's a land grab.
We've got plans for a small, snappy, trendy Spanish tapas bar. And then
Fucking hell.
I've done a deal for...
Is there a market for a snappy, trendy tapas bar?
Well, what I've seen with people who are successful, if they do something and they do it right, they don't seem to fail.
It takes tunnel vision to launch a new venture. Flitting from one idea to the next can be a recipe for disaster.
Alex, I'll show you my little den.
I need to put the brakes on the tapas bar.
Right,
Oh
this
my
is the back
gosh.
of the jeweller's, which is connected to our chiller room.
Oh, I see. I personally would suggest to you, make sure you fill the rooms. I am all for you doing this. But I honestly just think, why would you not just make something really solid before you get on with the next thing?
So should we start it 4 weeks later?
Yeah, 1st of September. That's
Right.
exactly.
Well, that's positive, see?
No, that is exact. I'm not saying any more than
That's
that.
good.
Lovely.
John has to tackle one venture at a time. His ambition is dizzying, and with good reason.
After the situation I've been in with my health and everything, I believe that if I've got an idea and I want to do it, and I am going to do it. 3 years ago, I didn't feel so well, and I thought it was stress. 12 weeks later, and they said, you've got cancer in your liver. So they said, well, we'll see if we can get you on the transplant list. And eventually we got a call the week before we opened here. So I had my liver transplant, and that was it.
6 months on, and I can't fault John's passion, but it's critical he sticks to his promise to halt the tapas bar and puts all his energy into finishing the accommodation. And I want to help him get this right.
The challenge for you is to get the rooms as nice as possible and to make sure that the marketing is on track. You have got small bedrooms. You've got to start being wise and not making the kind of mistakes that you've made. You don't need a full double cupboard. Do you need 2 bedside tables as well as a dressing table? Do you need 2 chairs? No. We should definitely have a bell on the door. On the website, there should be something that says check in at Peaky Blinders.
But the big problem with this venture goes beyond the check-in and the rooms. This business has an identity crisis.
You're not a hotel, you're not apartments, you're not a bed and breakfast. What you have is serviced rooms with a really nice bar downstairs.
Service rooms, it's a great idea. I think from a booking point of view, the service rooms is the way to go, because the apartments, we haven't even got one.
Yeah.
But you've got to start wiping out the traces of the Regency rooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come to us, save a few quid, spend it in the bar.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
With an agreement to play it straight and sell this establishment as simply serviced rooms with a great bar, they've got a solid offer. I head off, leaving John and Rob to crack on.
Mel,
Yes.
Rob's got something to tell you.
What?
She's actually hit it right on the nail with service rooms.
Service rooms.
Smart, contemporary service rooms. Well, I think that's...
To digest that one. It sounds a bit like digs, like, I don't know.
No, I think...
I agree with the boutique apartment, lose that.
Hang on, listen.
Well, it's not set in stone. We don't have to agree to everything that she's, like, recommended
what we
us
have
to
to do is
change,
have a
do we?
common
We
identity.
have to have a chat
Yeah.
about it, and
Yeah.
you know, not all argue. Try and
No,
agree.
arguments, we have a discussion.
unit.
We don't have to say, yes,
Get a bit of
Alex, yes,
heartburn
Alex,
from
yes,
it.
Alex. You can have a bit of passion in a fight and say, well, I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, okay, you
Yeah,
said
I think it sounds tacky and cheap.
I think they both fell a little bit in love with Alex, haven't they, and thought, well, she's just fantastic and let's do exactly what she says.
My sound solution to play it straight has put the cat amongst the pigeons. John's partner Mel is dead against the change.
Some of the points she's made I'm not very happy with, so I just want to discuss it with the staff because they are involved and see what they say and see maybe get some feedback off them.
At the beginning of my hotel career, I was mentored by people who gave me many wise words of advice and helped me avoid the pitfalls, which makes it all the more surprising that this crowd aren't willing to listen to me.
Right, guys, I've called you all in today because Alex wants to totally rename it as serviced rooms. Now, I'm not happy about that. What do you think?
Considering how much effort and stuff you've put into each of the rooms, it's just going against everything that you've put into it, I think.
Right, can we have a show of hands? Who's against serviced and budget rooms?
Absolutely.
I would like to just leave it as Regency rooms.
Show of hands for
and a
that.
proper description underneath.
Sorry, Alex. It's just the way life goes, baby.
When I first visited the Regency rooms in Southport a year and a half ago, only 4 of their 14 rooms were complete. Despite the pressure, owner John was constantly cooking up new schemes.
We've just signed with the landlord now to open the spit roast organic chicken shop in the charity shop next door. So it's going to be a very busy corner because we'll have the organic chicken shop, Peaky Blinders, the tapas bar. So, you know, it's getting quite big now. I'm looking to take over the whole street. We'll get there in the end.
The magpie approach to acquiring businesses is really only appropriate if you've got more money than sense. The key to building an empire for the rest of us is to make sure that one business is working and secure before moving on to the next one.
I'm getting worried, so I've called a meeting, and this time they're coming to me.
So when we meet Alex, you're not going to sidestep me, are you? And, you know, have a talk you into maybe doing it as serviced rooms.
Depends how she looks at me. She looks
What
at me
about the way I look at you when she's saying serviced rooms? Does that not instill any fear into you
it
at all?
does, because it brings me out of my trance. It brings me out the trance and back into normality. Anyway, what about the Johnny Rocket chicken shop?
No, don't. Let's just get the rooms finished.
Do you not want to know?
No, because you just fast forward into something when we haven't even finished the last thing.
We're concentrating on what we're doing with the bedrooms, but we have to have something in the pipeline because you can't just finish it. That.
Of course
and
you
all
can. You
stand
can
there
just
and
finish
look
it and
go,
just sit back maybe for like 24 hours and have a rest.
No.
Oh, right. Well, you can't be told. That's your
I'm
problem.
not. Tell what?
You can't be told anything. You can't be told anything at all.
What?
All I'm saying is let's finish all the rooms.
We are finishing all the rooms.
Do you want to have an argument on the train?
No, we
in the
are
middle of
finishing all the
bleak
rooms,
countryside?
I am determined to rein John in and get all 3 of them to see the merit in the simple offer of uniting rooms and a great bar.
I'm going to take them to marketing branding experts, and if they can't convince them, then I'm going to give up.
Hello.
All right, Alex.
Hi, darling.
Neil Stanhope is a branding whiz. He helps businesses recognise their best assets and then builds a brand around them.
How did the name come about?
I suggested the name for the rooms. I picked Regency rooms. It just sounded catchy.
Was there ever a conversation about maybe using the Peaky Blinders name for the accommodation or the rooms?
We wanted to call it something totally different and give it its own identity, really.
What would be your vision for the business?
I would have liked to have waited. I would have liked to have had Peaky's for at least 12 months before we started the rooms upstairs.
A lot in a short time.
Yeah, absolutely. John does tend to think I'm Superwoman as well, by the way. You know, I feel it's just pushed me to the limit a little bit.
Something that's really struck me is that you're moving at different speeds, and I think that doesn't work in terms of a business.
The purpose of today is to unify everyone behind a clear concept. Time to hear Neil's branding wizardry.
The first point is to leverage the name itself. Something as simple as Peaky Blinders accommodation and bar. Your brand is your experience. We could take maybe some of these images and actually put them maybe on a cushion or to actually use them as wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's synchronistic, and therefore, if they like it downstairs, they're going to love it upstairs.
I think they've just switched the light on, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I think it's a fantastic, simple idea. It's given us a boost.
I think we've achieved a lot today. Neil's shown them how much they can leverage interest and enthusiasm and business from their bar. John has really been told quite firmly that he's got to slow it down and rein it back, and he's taken that point on board.
We were always united in our ambitions, but we weren't quite sure how to get there.
Peaky Blinders accommodation and bar.
Tapas bar, chicken shop. Henry, are you sure that's straight on the side?
It is, it's bob on. The bubble's in the middle.
Back in Southport, and true to form, there are no flies on John.
Another inch, Henry.
The Regency Rooms is no more.
Half an inch that way. That's it, that's it. It's annoying because we've only just put the Regency Room signs up 3 weeks ago, but it's now looking good and it looks right.
After an exhausting few weeks of hard graft, Stage 2 of the development, once a chaotic building site, has become 6 more stylish bedrooms, completed within John's tight schedule. The new brand is online, and today, for the first time, there'll be a full house.
Well, that looks nice, doesn't it? We've got the launch in 124 minutes, which is 2 hours and 4 minutes by my clock. So, it's just getting a bit tight now. Well, this has got to be absolutely mint for 12 o'clock. There's lots to do. There's a day's work, and everyone's got an hour to do it. So we'll just have to smack everyone's asses and get them revved up.
Tonight is a chance to stress test the guest experience, and I've made sure they're fully booked.
I've invited people to stay in the 10 rooms. It shouldn't be that difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible to fuck up, because anything is possible.
Yeah, you can see that. You should button it together. Looks terrible.
With an hour to go to guests arriving, I'm hoping to see the finished article, a unified establishment.
So, 10 rooms ready today?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Can I go and have a look and
Of
see
course
the
you can,
state
yeah.
of things? Wow. That is great. I love it. I mean, this is a statement door if ever I've seen one. It's really cool. I bet you thought I wouldn't like the door, but I love it.
And for any guests arriving, there's an age-old device.
Oh, very period. It's a period doorbell.
But what awaits guests inside? It looks like they've pulled a bit of a blinder.
This looks so much better.
There are now some key pieces that tie the rooms to the bar.
For this kind of money, you can stay somewhere and you can stay in a complete shithole. Or, voila, you can stay in this tastefully appointed, extremely spacious, well-space-planned room.
The first guests are here. The job of checking them in has been given to barman Elliot.
Hi.
Here to check in.
Yes, please.
He's using a new techie booking system. But maybe he'd have been better off with a piece of paper.
Some things just froze. Sorry about this.
Oh, dear. He's back again now? That's okay.
So you're in room 1, I'll just grab your keys for you and then I'll take you.
Okay, thank you.
While Elliot is seeing the first couple to their room, guests are coming thick and fast.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to be here. Oh, hello? Anyone here? Hi! Hello. We're looking to check in, please.
Elliot's doing his best to handle a full house.
Enjoy your stay, guys.
Okay. Thank you very much.
But there's little time to settle guests in properly.
Just looking for the light switch. You see the light switch?
Well, I don't know. Where's the light?
I think the staff need to be trained a bit more on the room side. There needs to be a formula for checking in. There needs to be information given, always in the same way. It could still be tightened up considerably.
It's a lovely room, but oh, springy bed. Not sure about this.
Nice.
£50, I think it's quite a reasonable price. Because Southport normally can be quite expensive.
Hopefully, they'll have a little chill.
Yeah.
have a good chat about the room.
Yeah.
Give us a good report.
Yeah.
And then come down here and have a bevy. And if we can see a good report coming in, they get a free bevy.
I know. Good. Very good. Very clever.
And that's the joy of this simple but clever business model. The room rate's a budget, but the bar is the draw.
Cheers.
Where guests are proving they're only too happy to spend their time and their money. Have I transformed the trio, though?
I do not think they're hoteliers, actually. Such a short time, I don't think I've instilled that into them, but they are people. That is really going to make a big difference in the long run. What they don't already know, they will learn. I thought today went really well. I'm leaving here feeling very cheerful, incredibly impressed at all of you for having worked so hard. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Alex.
Thanks for
And
coming.
thank you for coming as well.
Pleasure, my
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Absolutely loved every minute.
After the situation I've been in with my health and everything, I thought, well, I'm not organised enough. I'm not ready to go anywhere. Now I feel I've achieved something, and I feel like, you know, if anything did happen to me, there's something there for Melanie now and my family. So yeah, I am proud.
That was a year and a half ago, and now I've returned to see where the business is booming. Has John built his empire, or has Mel kept him in check and focused on getting things right?
You started talking to me now.
Yeah.
Don't start coming in with the kiss. I'm not ready.
I wasn't coming in
I'm
because
not
I
ready,
wanted to get it
Jen.
right.
I'm not ready. Yeah.
When I first met Rob and Mel and John, they were very disorganised. They had a lot to learn, but they were definitely quick learners.
And it seems that since my last visit, learn they have.
We're up year on year. I think the rebranding last time round when Alex came was a massive help. It certainly did put us on the map, and we've benefited greatly from it.
So much so, in fact, that John, Mel and Rob are preparing to open a second bar and accommodation just down the road.
We came across this and we thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to write on one of the busiest roads that come in and out of Southport, Preston.
This property is destined to be a second 7-bedroom version of their Southport original.
I think the biggest problem was that their desire for world domination drove them to be great on the bigger picture and not that great at the detail.
Now we are 4 weeks away from opening here, so it's no rush because there's 24 hours in a day. That's 3 working days in a day.
He found it boring, the detail. He wanted it to wave a wand and it all to work. Well, I'm that detail person. Actually, I came along at just the right time for them.
You know, I've got full confidence. Watch out with the spoons. Well, put the bed there, put the 50-inch telly there.
No, I think you should put the telly on an arm there. That's too far away from the bed. Unless they've got a bloody Jodrell Bank microscope. So I want it done like smart. Anyway, so this is
Let's not argue about the telly.
I'm not arguing about the telly. That's not an argument. That's just making a decision. Telly.
All right.
That's what you should write
What
on the
I'm
wall
saying
here.
is, what I'm
You should just
saying-
put television there.
Who
Cut
wants
out.
to put a television there?
Well, you know, if you're lying in bed
We're
there.
using... Right, listen to me, just listen. I don't want to argue again, right? The king-size bed's going there, super king-size. The 50-inch telly's going there, so it's not too far away, because you're not looking at a 28-inch, you're looking at a 50-inch telly, right?
I'm sure you've got a fetish for arguments. You can't go throughout the day without having an argument.
I told you.
It's a fetish.
You need to calm down.
Whilst John and Mel's fiery relationship might not have changed,
Oh, God, wind your neck in.
at this venue they're planning an addition by offering the most important meal of the day, something they've not tackled before now.
We're actually doing breakfast here. We feel like we can accommodate it because it's only 7 rooms, so possibly only 14 in one go breakfasts. I think Alex will be very surprised of how far we've come. Fingers crossed that she's pleased for us and she doesn't think we're running away with ourselves like she did last time.
Before seeing the new venue, I'm back at Peaky's Mark 1 in Southport to see how things are going there.
Well, his dominion has expanded, clearly, because this was where the charity shop was. If I'm not wrong, this was where he was going to put a chicken shop. It clearly isn't. It's clearly now a cocktail bar. Looks great in there. I'm dying to hear about how it's going. Hello, hello.
All right, Alex.
Lovely to see you, Alex.
Hi, darling.
How are you?
Good. So, give me the gossip. How's it all been going here?
Oh, it's been brilliant, to be honest, Alex.
Yeah?
Oh, God, yeah, we've got so much to show you. We didn't open the chicken shop.
I saw that. I
Yeah.
saw it's now a cocktail bar.
We've extended.
Instead of the trendy tapas restaurant, the bar was made bigger.
So the bar's still going well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And how are the rooms going?
Really well.
We do get better rates at the weekend, probably averaging 125 on a
Gosh.
Saturday.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
This looks great, you know.
Thank you.
It's really exciting to come here and see what you've managed to achieve in here. So can we go and have a look next door?
Yeah, absolutely,
I'd love
Alex.
to see.
Their new cocktail lounge has access from the main bar, but cleverly has its own entrance for the glitterati of Southport looking for something a little stronger than the ales on offer next door.
Oh, look at this! Oh my gosh, you designed it.
Me.
Did you, darling? It's fab, I love it.
You've actually made the formula.
Well, it works for you, and you've made it work, and you know, I'm so pleased. So the extended bar, now Churchtown, which is how many miles up the road?
1.8.
So near. Oh, I'm longing to see it.
Let's go.
To start to build an empire at John's age is not an easy task, and it counts on a lot of different aspects, just all the stars being perfectly aligned. You know, John is that character that has a lot of ideas and a lot of energy and really drives something forward, and it's really impressive.
I've returned to Southport after a year and a half to see how hoteliers John, Mel and Rob have fared, only to find a second venue down the road in Churchtown 4 weeks away from opening. John's giving me a grand tour that feels an awful lot like déjà vu.
So this is the new one.
This is it. A lot of work going into it. As you can see, we are days away from opening, so we're on time.
Honestly,
Yeah,
darling.
we've got it all organised.
Will you show me the rooms, darling?
Absolutely. The decor.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, well, we're going posher this time.
It's hard to imagine. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my imagination.
That's right,
Go on.
yeah. Well, you're very good at that. So.
Yeah.
And this is the ensuite toilet.
Like last time.
Exactly the same, yeah, inside.
Where's the light switch going to be, John?
Well, I'm going to try and put it there. Let me just check. Yeah, it will be going there.
Very nice, darling. I mean, anyone else, I would come to this site and you'd tell me I've got people booked in 5 weeks' time.
Yeah.
And I might feel a little nervous, but with you, I just think, oh, well, yes.
It will be done, but I'm feeling a bit nervous myself when I walk on. I think I'm...
Let's go downstairs and warm up a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Thanks, darling.
All very exciting, but knowing this pair, there's always something else bubbling away.
Gosh, well, you've given yourself... Hi, darling.
Hi.
You've given yourselves quite a mountain to climb, let's put it that way.
We certainly have, yeah.
But anyway, so what else has been going on?
Well, we have 9 weeks ago opened another Peaky Blinders in Liverpool. I don't know if you know about that.
In between this one, it come up and we had to drop everything here to go there.
This bar near the docks of Liverpool is taking their brand experience to a whole new level.
It's absolutely huge, 800 capacity.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Yeah.
And Liverpool, which
Yeah.
is, I love that city.
Yeah. It's quite emotional when you go and you turn the corner and you see all these people queuing, waiting to go in, and it's all lit up.
But that's not the end of it.
What next?
Well, these are the plans for a building that's directly behind.
Yeah.
It's got a potential for 90 rooms.
Oh my God. You remember I said that you weren't really hoteliers? This'll be...
Well, now we're trying to make ourselves one now.
Oh my gosh.
That's the building.
Oh my, lovely. Please possibly allow yourselves more than a week a room on that one. Yeah?
Leaping to a 90-bedroom hotel is a world apart, and I want this pair to finesse their brand offering before growing much more, as one area of their business still worries me.
I mean, I did have a look at your reviews.
Yeah.
And something that's come up quite a lot is the moan about breakfast. Yeah. I know that in your covenant for here, you've got to do food.
Yes.
And so presumably you're going to do breakfast.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What were you thinking of doing at breakfast?
traditional English. It's got to be, hasn't it? And then obviously continental.
I thought it was worthwhile us exploring what those options were together, which I think would be useful not only for here, but for anything you do going forward. And certainly the more rooms you have, the more you want to make sure you don't fuck up your calculations, because otherwise you can lose your shirt.
We're going backwards,
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm concerned that John and Mel are planning these breakfasts without enough thought. And with their rooms due to open in 4 weeks, I hope I can help them avoid a critical error on a bigger scale.
They don't quite understand yet what a step up it will be. I do think it's key that they get their head around the food offering, because, as I'm always saying to people, up and down the country, you get it wrong, you stand to lose a packet.
But get it right and you can make a packet.
Ta-da! So this is a little something I prepared earlier.
Yes.
And I've fully costed out 3 options. Here we have a grab-and-go option.
Yeah.
Here we have a continental breakfast option, and here we have the full traditional English fry-up. Which of these do you think is the most expensive in ingredient terms?
I would say this.
I'll go for the full English.
Well, your wonderful, beautiful girlfriend is correct. This is the most expensive option. I am allowing your guests £5 against their room rate to breakfast. You have 3 piles in front of you. So could you take 146 out of this pile and put it in the bowl, and 143 out of that pile, and 125 out of that pile?
Ironically, the basic grab-and-go bag comes in the priciest. But what happens when we deduct VAT from their potential profit?
Unfortunately, these two both attract 83p VAT. So do you want to take out 83p, please? You'll be glad to know that there's no VAT chargeable on this, partly because it's cold, and secondly, it's also designed to be eaten off-site.
Right.
By creating an option that is not vatable, it suddenly seems a more attractive proposition. And that continues with 10% wastage on fry-ups and continental breakfasts, but none for the grab-and-go.
OK, then we, of course, have the very expensive staffing costs.
I've allowed a junior member of staff half an hour to assemble 14 bags at 28p a bag. The continental option needs someone to man it, so that's £1.14. And the chef required for the fry-up means it costs a hefty £2.71 per breakfast. Finally, we come to the overheads such as gas and electricity.
Whether you are cooking or not, with either of these, you're going to have to run a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, on the basic fry-up, that's 17p. Oh dear, you have no money left.
I'll have to put to it.
Yeah. This is 12p and this is 5p. So do you want to take, well, chuck all that in. I mean, that and you're minus already. Basically, what you should have, on this one, you should be left with £1.34.
Yeah.
On this one, you've got a 9 pence loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this becomes something that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
It's just such a shame because it looks so nice.
The moment that you start doing hot food, there is so much wastage and you have all the nightmare of dealing with chefs. With this option, although it's by far the most expensive in ingredients terms, you're left with £3.20 profit.
Yeah.
So after a slow start, the grab-and-go bag stands to make Mel and John an easier profit compared to a potential loss for the fry-up. But I think that for this empire-building couple, the bigger picture will have more of an impact.
So imagine we're talking about this on a 90-bedroom hotel. Yeah?
Yeah.
Even on 50% occupancy, I'm just going to do a few calculations. On the grab-and-go bag, so £3.21 by 90 rooms, that is the profit you'd be making. £105,000 on a 90-bedroom hotel at 50% occupancy.
That's my
Which
kind of
is
figure.
a lot of money to make on a little paper bag and no bloody employees.
Yeah.
Basically. No hassle.
Yeah.
No headache.
So that's a no-brainer, Alex, isn't it? Really?
It is a no-brainer. With the fry-up, you would lose almost £3,000 a year.
There's no point. What for?
Even if they charged £8, which is the average spend on a hotel breakfast, they'd stand to make £25,000 less than the speedy option for much more work.
I take a deep breath before plunging into the world of hot-cooked food.
Yeah.
you know, it's really important to work it out before you get 90 bedrooms. The devil, my dear, is in the detail.
Yeah.
That's right. So it looks like everyone's getting a bag and go.
It looks like everyone's getting a bloody muffin and a banana.
And if they follow my advice, a humble pastry and piece of fruit could prove the difference between their business staying small or blossoming into the empire they dream of.
I hope it's been useful.
Okay.
A little something for you to think about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Very
All right.
positive.
All right, darlings. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It was a good lesson.
I think she's a little bit proud of us, love.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
I think she is as well.
Yeah, good.
It is hard to believe that they've only been in business a year and a half. They have done so much, so quickly and so well.
It is worth paying attention to the details, and that's what we're going to do from now on.
She's given us the confidence even before we go home and discuss it.
Yeah.
She's made me feel like I want to do more.